Hi everybody, and welcome to another little capsule of home organizing. Today I'm going to talk about some of my very favorite solutions for the laundry corner. All the solutions that work well are based on a good fit between the person's values and budget and personal choices. So let's get at it. So this is our laundry cupboard. The first thing on my list that I wanted to tell you is because I take the stuff out of the dryer and I put it on the dining room table and I fold it, but because it's the table where we eat, I can't actually let it just lie there for a day or two. I'm kind of forced naturally to fold it and put it away. So it's good to set yourself up in a situation where there's a natural pressure to make you do the next step, which is a good thing. Number two, there's 3 white shelves. They were built in when we moved here, but I added this black shelf on top of the washer and dryer, so it gives us a lot more storage, which is really great. Number three, there's, I'm gonna go on to the other side here. Behind the washer and dryer, there's an electrical outlet. And what I did was I installed an extension cord before I put the machines in, and the extension cord comes right up here. So I have easy electricity on top of the machines. This goes really well with my iron, which is right here, and my ironing board. Let me show you, it's on the other side. My ironing board is right here. I've got just like a big hook up on the wall, up on the top. And that means that it's all right here beside the washer and dryer. So that works super well. Next, I've got over here, right here, sticking out of the wall about this long, is a straight hook that I got probably at the dollar store because it doesn't need to be something super strong. I've got all my extra empty hangers right here. There's a choice of them. I love the fact that they're right there at hand. And hangers are like a drag. Hangers are, they're sort of like Velcro. They get all stuck into each other and stuff. And I find that if you have them on a long straight hook like that, they tend to stay a little bit more disciplined. So it's less fighting with the hangers, so that's a good thing. Right on the wall here, I've got taped to the wall right here beside the washing machine instructions for all the things that we own. Like my Tilly hat has special washing instructions, and our memory foam pillows for our bed have special washing instructions, so that when I'm doing the laundry I don't have to go searching, and it's all right there, and I take better care of the stuff that we've invested money in. Number 7 is my laundry basket. Now, when I moved here, I didn't realize to what extent I would think that this is a great thing, but I don't bother separating laundry. It's never seemed necessary for me. I know a lot of people love it, and that's great, but for me it's not necessary. But I love actually having my laundry basket inside here, on top of the dryer in the cupboard, because it's not taking up floor space. I really like that. When we first moved in, my dryer door was in the other direction. Can you imagine if I had to open it this way in order to fill it up? It's a real drag. So I looked at it carefully and I realized that there are actually holes here that would allow me to switch sides. So I did it. It only took about 10 minutes with a screwdriver. It was amazingly simple. And in fact, I did the same thing on our fridge when I moved. It would have been awful if I hadn't done that on the fridge. I would have had to actually step outside the kitchen to open the fridge door every time. On most modern appliances now, most of them have like little holes on both sides so that you can easily switch the door from one side to the other. It's a really cool thing. So I've got all these clear containers. I've got shoe boxes. Top of the closet, you see how there's 4 bins up there, and they give a tremendous amount of storage. I actually have room for a 5th one in the middle sticking out, but I don't need that much stuff anymore, so I was able to get rid of it. But everything is transparent because this is inside a closed cupboard, so I don't need to keep it opaque and have it calming and zen-like. I want to see everything that's in my containers without having to go climbing up there and digging around. And the second thing is I've got everything in categories with labels, so it's really easy. I've got like extra bedding over here, I've got the sheets over here, I've got all the tablecloths up there, etc. So there's no digging around. I just take down the exact bin I want, so that's really practical. And oh, the light is something new that I did. So I just installed this about, I don't know, 8 months ago or something. Look at that, isn't that cool? That's a little tiny light. I think it's called Tromso, maybe. It's from IKEA. It comes either with a clip or with a heavy base. It comes in about 8 or 10 different colors. It's only about 13 bucks here in Canada. And I have mine attached with a clip, and I can move it around, and it gives me light right inside my washing machine when I open it up, which is really great. Nighttime when I'm doing the washing, it's actually quite kind of dark in this closet, but with this light that I installed, it makes a huge difference. frequently when I work in people's homes, what I notice is that they've got many opportunities to maximize the use of their naturally existing storage if they would just add some more light. And the last thing I wanted to point out with this laundry cupboard is that this is like my kitchen, like the rest of my home. I've gotten much, much better over the years at keeping an eye on what actually I do need and use and what I don't need. So for example, there's about half as many laundry products here, like soaps and whatever. I actually wasn't using them and I didn't like them, and I just looked at them like sort of critically with a different view, and I said, do I actually use these things? And I decided most of them no, so I just gave them away. And now I'm very careful about what I buy because I don't want to crowd my cupboard with things I don't need. I do the same in my kitchen, the same in my bathroom with shampoos and stuff. I try really hard to only bring home what I need, and that's one of the ways in which keeping a small home uncluttered, even a big home, keeping it uncluttered and streamlined, it's a really good strategy. If this has been interesting for you, if you like this kind of presentation, I warmly invite you to go down there and push the I subscribe, I like, whatever, I follow button on YouTube. Or if you prefer Facebook, you can also go to my professional Facebook page. It's called Alison Lush Certified Professional Organizer, and you can follow me there. So you've got a choice, okay? Thank you very much. Comments are always welcome. Questions are always welcome. If there are other subjects that you'd like me to cover, please don't hesitate to speak up. And happy organizing.